Man, it was a technical difficulty, man, but welcome. This is the People's Champ. I'm here by myself. I ain't gonna be here too long before you, like the old people say. I'm gonna be in and out tonight. In and out. Wednesday walk down, man. That's what it is. The Wednesday walk down in sports, man. We gonna walk down some sports real quick this Wednesday night, and we done. And it's gonna be short and sweet, simple, real sweet. Like I say, short and sweet and really simple, man. The Wednesday walk down. We finna walk this joker down so smooth. How everybody doing today? This is the people's champion, the champion of the people. I'm here, baby. I'm here. We finna chop and talk sports, man. We finna chop it up. That's all we do, man. Chop and talk sports, man. Champion of the people, man. The champion is here of the people. Love it, man. How everybody doing on this lovely evening as we talk sports? We talk the sports, we chop the sports, we do the sports. Sports is sports. Sports is sports, y'all. We get them in. We get in where we fit in, y'all. We talk it up. We talk about it. We live it. We laugh about it. We love it. We learn it. And if you ain't know sports by now, you keep on hanging here at No Balls, No Glory. You will know sports. You will be able to play your fantasy football teams. You will be able to do it all with us here at No Balls, No Glory. Because we don't sidestep or anything, man. We do it, man. We do it here at No Balls, No Glory, man. I want to thank everybody that's in with us tonight, that's jumping in and joining us tonight. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. Sports talk, the chop up, the rundown, the walk down. A lot of sports, man. That's why it's called the Wednesday walk down. We walk down sports for Wednesday, man. So we just want to make sure everybody is good, in a good state of mind, good mind frame. We here, baby. I'm here. The crew is going to scatter in shortly. Once I just posted the video in our chat. I just posted, so they finna start jumping on like they always do. But that's what it is, man. Thank everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight for our shortened edition of the show. Ain't gonna be before you, like the old gospel preacher said, I ain't gonna be before you too long. I ain't gonna be before you too long. That's what it's about, man. Just up here chilling, doing what we do, leaning back, ain't doing nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ain't doing nothing like we always do. Game in the building. What's up, Game?
What's up, dog?
Nothing much. What's happening with you?
Man, you know, that's what's up with me. You see that guy behind me? That's the future right there. Put that
Oh
watch
yeah.
up. Put that watch in there. That one.
He say do it like that,
Do it like that.
huh?
I'm telling you, my money on Cleveland. Trying to tell you. Maybe not this year, but in a couple years, they gonna be in there.
They gonna be making some noise, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You say, oh yeah.
And you know I'm diehard Dallas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you say you got a little part of it pulling for Shador, huh?
Man, you heard me. You heard me. His daddy was the first motherfucker who tennis shoes I bought that cost $100. I had made a vow I'm never paying $100 for a pair of kicks till them Dion's came out.
And then you snagged them, huh?
I snatched them.
In a heartbeat, did you?
Hey,
My boy say he got them quick.
man, I got them.
Let's say you copped them real quick, did you?
Yup,
Yes,
yup.
sir. Yes, sir. Man, I
Hey,
call
at,
this
at, at J.C. Penney's, or was it
not
Sears? Because you remember Sears used to sell all that stuff too. That was when we was
serious.
on our bins getting credit cards from J.C. Penney's and Sears. You remember that? Wasn't
Oh
you with
yeah.
me when I got them?
I think I was with you. I know I was with you when you got one of them credit cards.
Yeah, I got the card and then when he got the shoes.
Hey man, that just goes to show you how far we done came along, dog.
Man, you heard me?
Yeah,
Look back on that now and be like, man, Sears ain't even heard no more.
man, that's crazy, ain't it?
Man,
Man, I miss those Series, man. Series was the
man,
lick, man.
that you ain't know?
Man, Series was off the chain, man.
Good.
Man, so what city you in, brother?
I'm at the crib, dog.
Oh, you at the spot?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'm delivering at home. I'm here waiting for them to give me a dock to pull in and unload me.
Oh, okay.
Yup. You know, I got that funeral to attend Friday, so I'm coming in for that.
Oh, okay. You in the Lou?
Nah, I'm in Cape. I'm at the
Oh,
crib.
okay.
The Lou ain't the crib.
But that's home away from home, I guess.
You know what I mean? That how our parents used to say, I'm going down home. That's when I'm headed
Uh-huh.
to the Lou. That ain't the
Well, you
crib, that's home. You know what I
down
mean?
home, huh?
You know what I mean?
Oh man, my prayers is with Eric, man, and his
Yes, boy.
family, man.
That way.
Oh man,
Yeah, he done been through a lot in these last 5 years.
dang, man,
Yeah, he lost mama and daddy and now brother.
dang.
Yeah.
I just can only imagine the pain that brother feeling right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like I told him, keep your focus on your kids. He got two boys, so you can't just he can't hurt right now. You know what I mean? And that's the
He got to
suck
be
part
strong
about it.
for them, though. Yup,
You know what I mean?
he got to do it for them, man. He got to be all he can be for them, man.
Right. Right.
Man, I
Right.
heard, man, some stuff, crazy stuff been going on in the loop, man. I was
Like,
saying a little guy got it was a carjacking situation or that I don't know, it was a somebody got shot and killed on Chambers and Halls Ferry.
mm-hmm.
It's Chambers and West Florissant.
Oh.
And I was thumbing through Facebook. It seemed like it was one of the young ladies I went to high school with and stuff, man.
Mm,
And I was just reading, it was her son.
mm,
Man,
mm.
it was just so many stories behind that, man. But my thoughts and prayers are with that family, man. My thoughts and
Yeah.
prayers are with that family, man.
Yeah, St. Louis went down fast, man.
St. Louis is off the chain, man. And I'm kind of glad I'm still here where I'm at and stuff, man.
Yeah.
And
I
I
thought
would,
about moving back, but I got that out of my head real quick because it was like, man, I've been to hurt something around here.
yeah, it been a problem, dog.
Well,
Hey man, we spent our last days in the joint, man. We been hurt somebody, man.
right,
We been straight
right.
up to hey man.
And because it ain't even just the men no more. These females will try you.
Oh, they getting reckless too, and these females think because they got a firearm and conceal and carry that they above the law.
Right.
No,
Like they
no,
can't get one too.
no, sister, you ain't above the law. You can get touched too, man.
Man. I had a chick that did something, real cute motherfucker. Decided to go in and turn herself in and got me on the phone with her, gonna tell the police. Like, yeah, look at me. I'm too cute to do anything like that. Yeah, you right. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. We finna
I'm like,
go.
stupid ass, don't you take your ass in there and tell them that. They gonna
We
lock
finna
your ass up.
we finna show you how cute you is.
Man, they don't give a shit. There ain't no pretty girl privilege when you fucking with the law.
None at all. CC, the first lady in the building. Christelle.
You cannot fight the law and win, period.
No, man.
Then coming over 40 today, I'm on 40 in between Little
Uh-huh.
Rock and Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Why the feds done jumped out on them, you know what I mean? They done ran the car off the road and jumped out on them and killed my man. Shut the
They
whole highway down.
they killed him?
Yeah, big guns. Big guns. I don't know if it was a dude or a chick or who was all in the chick. They sprayed that joint up.
And it was the feds, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm like,
Oh,
man, y'all couldn't wait until y'all got off the highway to do that shit.
and they blocked up all traffic, didn't it?
Both ways. 40 going both ways closed down.
40 going west and east, huh? Shut
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah,
Mm, mm, mm.
yeah. I'm like, man, y'all don't, how do you expect the youth to value life when y'all don't? Y'all will
Don't
kill
have
innocent motherfuckers to catch one motherfucker.
no value at all, man.
Like, make
Man,
sense of
man,
that.
man.
Make sense of y'all not just following them, letting them get to a safe location, then pulling them over. Make sense of that.
They can't. CC, what you doing, girl?
Just got in.
Oh, that's what's up. We got the
Where you
game
coming
on right
from?
now.
Meeting, a leadership meeting.
Leadership
Okay.
meeting at church.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's what's up. What y'all talking about? Father's Day?
No, I forgot that was the Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we always forgot about.
No, that ain't why. I mean,
I'm just talking, First Lady. Don't take it personal.
I don't.
Okay, good.
Is this your first Father's Day without dad or second?
Technically, it's the second because he passed right. He passed and we had his funeral right before Father's Day, so it all happened.
I'm sorry, First Lady. I didn't know that.
It all happened back to back.
You heard me?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I heard you, gang.
Yeah, I was talking about me and this man
Right.
being fathers. I look totally past yours. I apologize.
And you know what? And you know the crazy thing, I wasn't even thinking about what yesterday was. Yesterday, Coach Corey had to remind me, yesterday was the 5-year anniversary of my dad's funeral, man. And I was just like, damn, I didn't even realize that, man.
Yeah.
To Coach Corey brought that to my attention, man.
It's amazing how these dates.
I was like, man, are you kidding me? He said, no, the 5-year anniversary, man.
Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back.
That's been 5 years, B?
5 years, dog. He got
Yeah.
killed. He got killed on me and Vanessa anniversary, man.
Oh, wow.
That's that now you talking about something that'll blow you right there.
Ah, that blew me.
Hey man, he got
I'll be
killed
talking
right
about,
on
man, we
our,
got to change our anniversary date.
hey man, right on our anniversary, dog. I swear to God, man.
Hey,
That
we
was
got to get
just
divorced
crazy.
and remarried.
What you say, get divorced and remarried?
Or better yet, let's go renew our vows on a different day
I'm
and
telling
claim
you,
that day.
man, that was crazy, man.
I
When I
guess that's
say
why
crazy,
I ain't married, though, B. You strong enough to handle it. I ain't.
Hey man, I gotta share something with the people that I insure.
Law and order. All federal crimes are being investigated, prosecuted, and punished to the fullest extent of the law. When the anarchists started, they donated to it. At least 13 members of Joe Biden's campaign staff donated to a fund to bail out vandals, arsonists, anarchists, looters, and rioters from jail. Here tonight is the grieving family of retired police captain David Dorn, a 38-year veteran of the St. Louis Police Department, a great man and a highly respected man by all. In June, Captain Dorn was shot and killed as he tried to protect a store from rioters and looters, or as the Democrats would call them, peaceful protesters. They call them peaceful protesters. We're honored to be joined tonight by his wonderful wife, Ann, and beloved family members, Brian and Kaylin. To each of you, we will never forget the heroic legacy of Captain David Dorn. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great man. Great man.
When that happened, B?
What you say, Doug?
When you gonna meet the president? When that happened?
Man, we was there 2020, man. Actually, that was our second time there. He invited us and honored my father on the 4th of July that year. And we was his guests the 4th of July. He flew all of us out. We stayed in the hotel that's like 2 blocks from the White House. We was in the suites. We all had suites and stuff that they took care of for us and everything. They escorted us down to the White House and stuff, man. We went in through the VIP entrance and everything, man.
Wow.
We was just down there chilling. And then he asked my stepmom to describe that night at the RNC. So she gave a speech at the Republican National Convention. She did it they taped it at our house. And then they flew me and Keelan and her out to the White House again for the RNC. And
wow.
They put us up in put us up in the presidential suite and stuff. And we was in the hotel, and they had a car come get us from the hotel and take us to the White House. And we was there just chilling at the White House and stuff, man. And this the night they did that, man. We had they had gourmet, they had chefs, they had around 30 or 40 chefs in there preparing all type of food and stuff for us and everything. And we did that. We took off the next morning. We had to catch the red eye. We had to catch a 6:30 flight. No, 7:30 flight. And we got to the airport. We was on the plane, and President Trump's secretary, his staff called my stepmother and said the president want to have breakfast with y'all. Where y'all at? She said, well, we're on the plane getting ready to go back to St. Louis. I said, man, we should have got off that plane, man. He would have got us back to St. Louis. We should have got off that plane, man.
Right. Right. Y'all would have been, oh, no, we're going to put them on our private plane. Y'all would have been pulling up in Air Force One.
Back in the loop, huh?
Back in the loop. You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah, man, he got him old dude, man. Everybody was like, dang, dog, you was at, man, hey, not only, man, it was an experience, man. I went to the White House not once, but twice.
Nice.
Man, we was there twice, man. We sat one row right at the stage. We sat right one row behind the first row at the RNC and everything, man. And it was an experience, man. It was so many people that was there that was famous, man. And at the end of the night, man, so many people was walking up to us, hugging us. Oh man, it was an experience, dog.
Man.
And then later, this was in September. Then later that year, they flew us all to Boston. when my dad won the Congressional Medal of Valor. So we all flew to Boston. They put us up in a hotel in Boston, and that hotel never was stayed in, man. This is the first when we got there. That was the grand opening that day, and we stayed. We were the first ones in the rooms and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We Congressional
Nice.
Medal of Valor dinner and stuff, man. They looked out for us, man. I cannot complain, man. They actually took care of us, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, nice.
And everybody talk about how can you do? Hey, man. I mean, this guy honored my father, man. Hey,
Hey, I see. So that's how you been getting away with what you been getting away with.
what you say, Gay? Gay, what you say, dog?
That's how you been getting away with what you been doing.
Cause of little connect, cause the
Yeah,
plug.
yeah, because you plugged in. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What you say? Nothing wrong with it? Let me show you
Hey,
this. Let me show you this picture before we get rolling for real.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
So this right here, this is when we was at the White House.
Okay.
Let me see if I got the other one. This is the day we was at the White House. So Keelan and Tiff. They had guys up here on the roof and everything, man. They had snipe. Hey, man, it was crazy, man. This is the night view.
They
This
not
him and a
playing.
lot. Hey, man, they wasn't playing, man. It was people. It was snipers on the roof and everything, man. They didn't play, dog. They did not play.
Hey, they got that big old fuck around and find out in their hand.
They sure did, man.
Hey,
Man,
hit your ass from 2 miles away.
hey, man, we was right there. Hey, right there, man.
Nice.
We had us a good little time. I'm telling you, man. We had us a great little time, man. And let me see if where was those Congressional Medal of Honor pictures at and stuff, man. Cause that was another time. We went in Boston, man, and we just missed the Cardinals just left. They just finished the series in Boston too, man. They lost two out of three to the Red Sox, man. And you know me, I'm trying to see if we could have stuck around the Sunday to get Patriots tickets, man.
Right.
I sure wanted us to stick around. Hey, they say, hey, man, I thought we were gonna be Robert Kraft's guest, man.
Hey, you would have shot a shot if we would have met Robert Kraft. Like, hey man, what's up with the game?
That's it, dog. You already know.
Yeah.
So this is
What you gonna tell me except for nah?
That's it. This is the Congressional Medal of Honor dinner and stuff that we went to.
Okay.
Uh,
Who is that? Your sister?
yep, that's my sister that was with me right
Yeah,
there.
she looked like y'all. She looked like you and Keelan.
Yep, that's my sister. That's the baby girl of the group. And then we went
Spoiled
to
ass. She spoiled, ain't she?
oh yeah, she a doctor though, man, in Virginia. We
Oh,
went to
she a
Cheers,
doctor?
doc. Yeah, she a doctor, man, at the VCU Medical Center
Oh,
in
nice.
Virginia. So I was at Cheers, dog, up in
Yeah.
Boston, where everybody know your name, baby.
Hey, when you walk in there, do they say motherfuckers' names when they walk in?
Man, they do, man. That was crazy, man. They say everybody's name and stuff, man. We went to this little spot called the Paramount and had breakfast. Oh my God. Probably the best breakfast you go get, man. They breakfast so good, man. They do a cream cheese pancake, dog.
Oh, you say a cream cheese? What in the hell is that?
Yep, not a cream, no, it was a cheesecake pancake. Oh my God, dog. They did a cheesecake pancake, man. You talking
Wow.
about something that was amazing?
Yeah.
That cheesecake pancake was so good. This was the black tie gala we went to.
Yep.
We went to a dinner that Friday, then we went to a black tie gala on that Saturday. I was messing with Keelan right here.
People that got the good drugs.
Oh yeah.
The
Look at
alcohol and the good drugs, baby.
this is why I typed on Keelan, man. I did a meme on him. Oh yeah.
Look at Keelan ass. He's down looking like his nuts hurt too.
Something really wrong with you.
Oh man, I told you nuts was hurting in that tuxedo, man.
Hey.
What dog? Man, we had a great time though, man. Boston, everything, man.
Nice.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about an amazing time. And one thing I can say about the people in Boston, they are some of the rudest MFers, man. Boston people are rude as hell, man.
I don't know if they ruder than Philly.
Man, dog, Boston people are rude, cuz straight
I
up.
know they are. I went to Boston once, and I was like, man, I'll never bring y'all no goods back up here.
Man, Boston is horrible, man. They are horrible. If you're not, hey, and they can tell if you from there or not, man, because you got that doggone accent.
Right.
That old Bostonian accent. But we did try, we went to a little spot on the shore. It was called, I forgot the name of it. But we got they known for their clam chowder and lobster rolls. So we got you get the lobster roll cold or you can get it hot. We got one cold and one hot, and we just split it. And oh my God, the warm lobster roll with the garlic butter you pour over the top, amazing. But the clam chowder, this is my first time ever having clam chowder. Clam chowder was off the chain, man.
Yeah. Put some pepper on it.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Put some seasoned up with the pepper, man. Those what you call comfort food and stuff, man.
Right. You know who has some fire clam chowder?
Who is that?
Do you remember the restaurant in the St. Louis area called Noah's Ark?
Yes. Yes.
They
Out
have
of
some
St.
fire
Charles.
clam chowder.
Out of St. Charles.
Yeah,
Yep.
it ain't there no more, I don't think.
No. CC, you been to Noah's Ark? I think everybody went there and had that lunch at Noah's Ark, boy. That's some good food, dog.
Yeah.
CC, what's up with you? CC ain't never called me back, man. She's supposed to call me back with this insurance, man.
What insurance you getting?
I gotta get some liability for my business and stuff, man. I'm just praying, man. I'm just like,
I got the paperwork.
You got my paperwork?
I got the paperwork.
It ain't gonna be.
We gotta
fill it out. Go through it. We gotta go through it.
Yeah.
I'm working from home the rest of this week, so you can call. We can touch, but lock in tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I just gotta get this paperwork going and stuff, and I gotta give me a contract or two, man. If I can land me a couple contracts, I just gotta go and I gotta take this 8-hour pistol course, and then this other 8-hour instructor's course, and then then I have my concealing. Then I'll be a CCW instructor. So those are the two things I got to take, man. I say, man, I've been saying, Lord, you gave me the vision. I got everything in place. Now I just need a contract or two so the money can start rolling in and stuff, man.
Yeah.
So that's my thing right there, man. But we're not gonna talk about me no more. Hey, the Thunder 32, the Pacers 24 at the end of the first period.
Oh yeah.
32-24. Thunders and Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton got a hot 5. Holmgren leading OKC with 13. Holmgren came out smoking tonight, man.
That's fool's gold.
I ain't watched none of it.
This fool's goal.
That's fool's gold.
Yeah.
Cat came out smoking tonight. He came out with a hot 13 in the first period, man.
Yeah. I would you
He got
gang.
he got 13 of the 32.
That's probably
Yep.
all he might have a good game, but he's fool's gold though, man. He show up one time, then you won't hear from him. He's the Amari Cooper of the NBA.
Ooh, not Amari Cooper.
Yes, Amari Cooper.
And speaking of Amari Cooper, he's still without a job. He don't have a job as of yet.
Don't nobody want that.
Shea got 6. Williams, Jay Will got 4. That's about it. Let me see. What Halliburton them got. Siakam got 7. Halliburton got 5. Halliburton got 5, man. So yeah, man. That's about it. Where's Bethune at? Mathurin. Oh, there he is. He ain't got none. Benedict. Mathurin. All right, man. We got that going on, man. Still early. They getting loose and stuff. I did find out the Pacers. Hey, I found out the Pacers did fly home after they won game 1 and flew back for game 2. They did. I was reading what I forgot where I was reading that. It was online. I was reading it. They said the Pacers flew home after the game 1 win and stuff. And like
I wouldn't have
CC
did
said,
all that.
they probably should have stayed. They butt there.
All right. Well, I said you should have stayed. They on the East time, so I wouldn't have changed the time zones on them. I might have went south to Dallas, something like that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I might have did that. I wouldn't have went all the way back to the crib.
Yep, because Indianapolis is on East Coast time, ain't it?
Right. That time zone, hey, take it from me. Flipping time zones, man, you do that too many times, man, you be discombobulated.
Oh man, I know, I know how you probably be doing. You probably be going through all time zones all the time, don't you?
Right. Every other day. Every day I'm in a different time zone. And after you do it 3 days in a row, man, you lose track.
Dang.
You'll be thinking that it's one time and it's 2 hours later or 2 hours earlier. Your internal clock be off.
We say throw you clean off, don't
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 32-28 right now. Let me see what's going on in Dino's world.
Indiana gonna make a run for sure.
Oh, they gonna make a run. They making a run now as we speak.
They at home, ain't they?
Yep.
It's 32-28.
So what do y'all think about the 20-second shot clock?
It's gonna speed the game up.
NBA to move forward with or go back to 24?
They need to stay at 24.
20-second shot clock could definitely speed the game up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's that you talking about. So what you gonna do with college?
Take it down to 30.
Because
you're at 45 in college.
Right. So you can't be at 45 in college and go down to 20. That's what 14.
45 to 20. That's 25 seconds.
Yeah,
that's damn near a half a minute.
That's too much of an adjustment.
That's the difference between the professional and the amateur, though.
Yeah, but that's too big of a difference.
And you know what they was thinking about is and this was a talk by the NCAA is turning men's college sports from 2 20-minute halves to 4 12-minute quarters, basically like the NBA. That was some talk. Yeah, to have them play 4 12-minute quarters. It was either 4 12-minute or 4 10-minute quarters.
Well, you know they're
But
gonna make it some sort of adjustment because of the money the players making now. You gotta earn. You gotta show you earning it now.
I think 4 10-minute quarters wouldn't be bad, man. It's kind of preparing these young guys for the NBA, the life of the NBA. What you think?
I don't think that's for me. I like the difference between amateur and professional.
You like the two
Meaning that,
20-minute halves?
yeah, that's amateur. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I mean? It's the difference between the professional and the amateur.
But you know what? I think if they did take the NCAA to 4 10-minute quarters, I think it'll change a lot of coaching strategy in college basketball.
Definitely.
The coaching
Definitely.
strategy completely changed, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll definitely change, man.
You know what I mean? Because you know, I don't really think we have a good perspective on the masses as far as a whole
Mm-hmm.
on what amateur sports is used for. We're looking
Yeah.
for winners and losers there
Uh-huh.
when we should be looking for fundamentals. You understand? Is that player fundamentally sound?
Yes.
Damn the win and loss. You know what I mean? That really don't start accounting for you till you get to the NBA. You know what I'm
Yep.
talking about? But if you can't properly do things and you look sloppy doing it, like reading the
Uh-huh.
defense, things like that, playing particular defenses, playing in the passing
Uh-huh.
lanes, knowing which hand goes in the lane and what hand don't. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm not a
That
fan of making it look like the professional level. I'm not a fan of that.
right. It's either that or nothing, huh?
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
You're an amateur. You're supposed to look like an amateur.
CC, you just ain't really been into the NBA finals, hey girl. She just don't.
I
She
told you,
just
I told you, I watched the highlights, and then I watched the game when my phone gives me the alert that says the game's entering crunch time.
mm.
Then she turned it on.
Then I told her,
She just
look,
don't. Hey, she
I
is
tell you,
still. She
I
said
tell
she's
you,
not watching it. Period.
what, know what?
What's that?
I caught up. I caught up on season 13 of Chicago Fire, season
Uh-huh.
12, 11 of Chicago Med. I watched the whole last season of Chicago PD. You know, that's 22 episodes and 55 minutes each.
Hey, I got a trivia question.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Right before Curry broke the 3-point shooting record per the shots made per game, who owned it and how long did they own it?
The number of 3 points?
Ray Allen
No,
owned it.
Huh?
who owned the record before Curry and how many years did they own it?
Ray Allen owned it, and
I
the
think
number
he.
of
I don't know how
No,
many
it wasn't
years.
Ray Allen.
yeah, well, that's because that's what record he broke.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. He broke Ray Allen's. Reggie broke Reggie Miller, then he broke Ray Allen's. That's what I'm asking. Are you talking about the number of 3-pointers?
No, I'm talking about shots made in one game.
Kobe.
3-pointers made in one game.
Yeah, Kobe.
Right. How many years did he own it?
Ooh, that was a long time because it was 12.
Yeah, you
That's
right
when he
there with
had
it.
that.
It was 13.
That's when he had that. Was that when he had the 80?
No, it was 12.
I thought it was 13.
No, it was 12
Oh,
because
it was broke on the 13th season.
it was 12 threes. Curry
Oh,
had 13 because Clay broke Curry's record
right,
for 14.
right. How many years did he own it?
It had to be like a decade, I think.
Yeah, you're right. 13 years.
It had to be like a decade. Because it was a long time.
I read
That
that
was
today. I was like, wow, I didn't know I
what's
knew he
crazy.
broke it, but I didn't know he owned it that long.
Yeah, he owned it for a very long time. It took a minute to get up to that to the level of where Curry has hit like 10 and 11 a ridiculous amount of times. Like a ridiculous amount of times.
Like I think crazy amount of times, huh?
I think he got 10 or 11 threes. If I'm not mistaken, it's got to be 45 times in his career, something crazy like that. And the next closest person got 8.
Wow.
The next person got 8, and like it is ridiculous. And the number of 3-pointers per game. The crazy part is not that he passed Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. The crazy part is he did it in half of the games played.
In half the games played.
In half of the games played, he broke the record. And he's shattering it as you keep going forward, because he's the only player in NBA history to hit 400 in a season.
Right. He damn near the only player in the NBA history to have a green light to shoot from out there, though.
Right. Like he could, yeah. And what's crazy is that him and Clay, both of those nights, when he hit 13 and when Clay hit 14, they were in games where they came out of a quote unquote shooting slump. Clay broke out of a shooting slump when he hit that 14 threes in that game.
Wow.
And Curry had the game before that, he didn't hit a 3 in that game. So the next game he reels off 13.
13, huh?
He reeled off 13. So I always say, if the man don't hit a 3 in a game, I feel sorry for the next team he play.
Right.
Because they finna get it, huh?
They finna get it. You can't compete with somebody who's had practices where he hit 77 in a row.
Right.
That was that whole. You ever see that motivational speaker that did that thing about Curry and his focus? Is Eric Thomas, and he talking about and he showed the game where Curry hit those 7 threes to bring them back in a playoff game against the Pelicans. And that last 3 that he hit, if you zoom in, he has his eyes closed. He has his eyes closed, and Anthony Davis and somebody else. There's like 3 people that are contesting the shot when he shoots it. But the practice before that was the practice that he hit 77 in a row.
Oh, wow.
They should have been, hey, once that word came out, I'd have been, man, foul him every time he act like he finna shoot from out there.
That's how I knew that remember that All-Star game after COVID where he won, I think he won All-Star MVP because he was just going bombs away from 3 in that game. But that was that game that they had the dunk contest and the 3-point contest and the game all in one day. I said, y'all let this man compete in the 3-point contest and then play an All-Star game. Y'all knew he was warmed up.
Right.
You can't give shooters that. You can't. Everybody who participated in a 3-point contest and played in an All-Star game was just going nuts from 3.
That's why they was hitting all them damn threes. I remember that game.
Right. Remember they was hitting all them 3. Like, what the hell is going on?
Even Lillard was coming up at mid-court just letting it fly.
Right, because they had just competed in the 3-point contest, so they was all warm.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get the NBA a little bit more attention.
What's say a little bit more attention, huh?
I'm gonna try to give it a little bit more attention. This season has been hard for me to watch.
You ain't the only one.
Huh?
It's been hard for you to
I
watch.
said you're not the only one.
Yeah, but mine is not because the game itself, because there's been some games and some plays that I really like to watch.
Haley, you want to be on my podcast?
What it is like the first Warriors game.
Uh-huh.
And then when they was on that, they was clowning in the beginning of the season. The very next day, I had one of those emotional trucks kind of hit me.
Not and then emotional trucks.
Yeah, it was actually, and also like after the Luka trade, because you gotta remember, my love for basketball, my love for sports started with my dad, and every single time the Warriors would play a game, or even with Kobe or anything like that, I would get a phone call the next day. See our boys, they look good. They look good. And when I didn't get that phone call the next day, it kind of messed me up.
Oh yeah.
And then when Luka got traded, I can hear him right now. Why the hell they trade for him? I don't like that. I don't like him. He whining too dang on much. I said,
Pop say he whined too much.
Pop was a Laker fan.
It was a Laker fan, Jordan fan, Kobe. He was the one who got me really watching the Warriors, because he started really watching them before I tapped in.
Okay.
Because he was like, nah, you need to watch them. Them boys is dangerous.
Coach Corey in the building. What's up, Coach?
So, but I'm glad for the small markets that they're gonna have a new NBA champion. It's gonna be good. The days of the dynasties and the back-to-back champions are over.
You say are over, huh?
They're over. You will not have a back-to-back champion for a long time.
Might not see it for a minute.
You might not see it for a
minute. Why do you say that?
Because you have teams that are on the cuff of things, and then you have teams that haven't really fizzled out yet.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can see Minnesota being like a coach and a player away from doing something. The Rockets get the right mixture of players, they could be dangerous. It's just too many factors to where you can split things up. Just think about it. The Pacers are there, and they, outside of the 4-5 matchup, which we all know is a coin flip on both sides. Neither one of those teams that they beat, they were the low seed in every matchup they played.
Say low seed, huh?
Yeah, they were not supposed to get past round 2. You going against the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference, the second best team in the NBA. How do you make it out of that series? It's gonna be a lot of flip flopping. Boston gonna hit a rough patch for the next year and a half, 2 years. Next 2 seasons, Boston's gonna hit a rough patch. Then you throw in the mix that with Boston maybe hitting a rough patch, where does Boston fall draft time come next year? Because it's gonna be rough without Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he probably won't play hardly none.
He won't play next year. Ain't no hardly. He will not suit up until the 26-27 season.
Oh, damn, he tore his shit up that bad?
He ruptured an Achilles in May. That is a 12-month recovery time for a basketball.
Oh, I
For a
get what you're saying.
basketball.
So he
For a
won't even
bas-
be ready to start working out or nothing until May next year.
Yeah, he won't be ready to start actually doing basketball activities until probably March.
But what you think about with all the technology and the medical advancements and stuff?
Medical technology is not advanced further since Kevin Durant had his surgery and Kobe Bryant has had his. It has not advanced to the point where you can circumvent 12 months and knock it down to 6.
Well, you can't really say that. Aaron Rodgers did it.
Aaron Rodgers don't have to jump off of his and dunk. It's not the same movement. And he looked real bad for the first few months coming back from that. So did Kirk Cousins. They movement wasn't there. And the last thing you want to do is tear it again. Boston's not going to rush Jason Tatum back. Because also in play here is 2026, 2027. You need Jason Tatum to get back into full shape because he got to play in the Olympics in 28.
That's what he needs to sit out of, though.
But you saying that as if Jason Tatum don't have any say-so. You keep saying Boston ain't gonna rush him back. What if Jason want to be back?
Sometimes you got to protect the player from themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But in this age of athletes, they're not protecting him because what if he don't come back and then they release him?
That's
or they trade.
Hey, that's 4 years, $300 and some $million, right?
Yeah, they don't do that.
You can't tell me that they don't want that boy back on the court fast as possible. That's $330 million.
They want him back on the court fast as possible, but you want him back on the court long as possible. You don't want to. The problem is that best case scenario for Jason Tatum. The best case scenario, if you want to speed it up, is that JT might be ready somewhere around
beginning of the playoffs.
February, beginning of the playoffs. And I'm looking at this. When Clay ruptured his in 20, he ruptured his Achilles in October of 22? October 21? October 21.
Right.
And he didn't make his return to the court till January of 22. And even in that playoff run, Clay contributed, but he was nowhere near his level of play, even in that playoff run. If you remember, the second best player on the team, offensive putout wise, during that playoff run was Andrew Wiggins. Clay wasn't out there averaging 18, 19 points a game like he was prior.
Right.
He was able to contribute, but not at the level that he was. And we're talking about Klay Thompson, who all he does is spot up shoot for real. But what he wasn't able to do was he wasn't able to get to as Big Perk would say, slide them puppies at the level that he do and get down and defend. He couldn't take the best offensive player and defend them like that right out the gate. He did what he could.
Yeah, that's what he used to do. He used to take the best offensive player to defend.
Right. You would take their best guard and defend. Andrew Wiggins was doing all of that.
Yeah.
Because Clay couldn't do it. And Clay's offensive output is him spotting up shooting.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum is athletic. In order for Jason Tatum to be playing Jason Tatum like basketball, he got to be able to jump, cut, dunk, all of that stuff. And the problem is that the best case scenario is that he will be back to being able to play around February, March, and they're not even practicing a lot at that time.
But we're making assumptions next year. We're assuming that Boston wants him still. What if Boston feel like he ain't gonna return to himself, and they just figure they can get draft picks for him? Look what Dallas did to Luka. Ain't nobody got no loyalty to no player. It's all about what they can get.
Yep. What have you done for me lately?
If Jason Tatum ain't the player that they have, he gonna return to. Why are they gonna keep him? That's all I'm saying. We're assuming that he gonna come back when they want him to come back. What about him? He might be in a situation where they might not feel that they're gonna keep him.
And he do got some say so in the matter too. When he know who else knows his body better than him? He know his body probably better than anybody else.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But yeah, that's go be.
We just had a major potty training accomplishment. I'm sorry.
He pooped in the pot, huh?
Yes.
Hey, he gonna realize that poop feel a lot better in that pot than on his ass. That's what he gonna realize. He gonna feel that poop feels a lot better in that pot than on your ass. Hey man, I was just going through, man, looking at Major League Baseball, and it's some funny things, man. And I'm finna share the screen with y'all so y'all can see it, man. When I say hilarious, I mean hilarious. So these are the Major League Baseball team and their affiliates, right? Some of the names on here, man, just have me laughing. We know the Birmingham Burns, but man, the Sugarland Space Cowboys, the Akron Rubber Ducks, Asheville Tourists, Fayetteville Woodpeckers, Lynchburg Hillcats, that's not bad. Tampa Tarpons. We know the Toledo Mud Hands. Tri-City Dust Devils. We know the Durham Bulls. Quad City, Omaha Storm Chasers, Modesto Nuts. That's a big shout out to Christian Little. That's what we playing with, the Modesto Nuts, the Seattle Mariners single A affiliate. The Buffalo. What'd you say, Coach?
I did a couple of Storm Chasers hats.
Hey man,
everybody ain't hip on that. I got some Louisville hats.
Uh-huh.
I got a Armadillo side poodles.
Yes.
I know about the side poodles.
Armadillo side poodles, the Arizona Diamondbacks affiliate. But this is what got me though. This is the funniest name out of all of them. The Atlanta Braves AAA affiliate, the Gwinnett Strippers. Hey man, shut the front door. They are the Gwinnett Strippers, man. And they beat the Memphis Redbirds last night, man. They beat them tonight, 11-6.
Why funny or ironic.
What's that, coach?
They named the strippers. What's in Atlanta?
Strip clubs.
Magic
Magic City.
City. Come on,
Magic.
man.
Some of the best strip clubs. Yeah.
What you say, Wes? What you say, Wes?
Hey, some of the best strip clubs. Yeah.
Hey, man. Between Atlanta and Miami, boy, those are the two cities with the best strip clubs in the world, man, in the United States, brother.
Man, why do you think they call the strippers? Because they celebrating.
The Gwinnett strippers, though, coach. And this is another. The Florida Marlins, they AAA is the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. What the hell, man?
Hey, a lot of jumbo shrimp in Jacksonville.
That's the name of their affiliate, the Jacksonville. Hey, you're in trips. What? Oh, you play? I play pro ball. Who you play with? Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. A girl be like, get the hell away from me, man, talking this crazy.
Hey, they got the lookouts, the mud cats.
Oh man,
big ass catfish.
oh my God, man, they got some names. The Jupiter Hammerheads.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these names on some of these AAA teams, man. We know Mets got Port St. Lucie. I know about them. Biloxi Shuckers.
Yep.
And the
good old country boys.
And the Brewers got the Nashville Sounds down in Nashville. That's their AAA affiliate, the Nashville Sounds.
Ain't number music going on in Nashville.
The Trillville, man. Yeah.
Hey man, you ain't lying, Wes. The Pittsburgh Pirates, Greensboro Grasshoppers.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. These are some crazy names, man. But you know what? If I had, hey man, if I had one thing, I would want every AAA, every minor league affiliate baseball hat, man. That'd be so dope, man. Because you can throw that with anything you put on, man. You can throw that with anything you put on, man. Do you think
What the minor league hats?
Yes.
Yep, everybody got some imagination except the Cardinals. All their teams are Cardinals or Redbirds or
Chiefs. Palm Beach.
Y'all should have been the St. Louis Lunatics around there, bitch. You hear?
Springfield Cardinals, Memphis Redbirds. Man, everybody else is so creative with their names, man.
No imagination at all.
None at all, coach. Hey man, they got very unique names, man.
That's why I don't have those Cardinal minor league hats. Only one I even thought about getting was the Memphis Redbirds. They got that M with the two music notes on it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, man,
yeah.
shit, you can get a Cardinal hat anywhere in St. Louis.
Anywhere, man. Here go the Phillies, man. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. That's their AAA team.
Yep.
The Iron Pigs. I bet you, hey, Coach, I bet you got all the Phillies affiliate hats, don't you?
Nah, I got one or two. But I'm about to get that spring training joint. I'm waiting on them to send that spring training joint to me, man. They had a spring training hat with the Philly Fanatic on it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I want that, boy.
Hey, man, then you got the Red Fighting Fields, the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. I would rock that hat, man. I like that Jersey Shore Blue Claws, man. That's the A affiliate, Jersey Shore Blue Claws. There's a lot of these hats on there I rock out with, man.
Man, you should see some of the minor league theme hats, man. You know, they have all these different themes about what kind of game is going on and shit, man. They real creative.
Oh yeah. The Hartford Yard Goats. Unbelievable, man. Colorado Rockies AA affiliate. Hey, man, do you think, Coach, man, hey, you think if we wrote a letter to Major League Baseball headquarters, man, ask if they can send us an affiliate hat for each minor league affiliate, what you think Major League Baseball will do, man? We give them our sizes, man. What you think?
We have a minor league baseball segment.
What you
minor
say?
league baseball roundup. If we do something like a minor league baseball roundup,
Oh yeah, man.
it might even contact the team.
Oh man, I would love to do that, man. I would love to get one of these minor league affiliates, man. Worcester Red Sox, Portland Sea Dogs, Salem Red Sox, Greenville Drive, Las Vegas Aviators, Lansing Lugnuts. Man, these are some dope hats, man. These hats are gonna be dope, man. I'm gonna see what I can do, man. I'm gonna see what I can do, man. Hey, NFL, before we get out of here and our what the hells, man. NFL real quick, man. CC put a post in the group chat today about her boy Rogers and stuff, man. And she said Roger said he's going to be the CC said he's trying to get into heaven. Aaron Rodgers is gonna take Tyler Shump and take him underneath his wing. I get no that I'm Tyler Shump was New Orleans. Who's the boy from Ohio State?
Will Howard.
Yeah, he's gonna take Will Howard underneath his wing and coach him along and be like a mentor to him and stuff.
Don't have Will Howard fucked up.
And you know what? What would have been a part now? And I still hate to say it, man, but if Shador was there in Pittsburgh, that would have been an ideal situation. Him coming in, sitting behind Rodgers, learning the system and stuff, and taking over that team, man.
Man, he's gonna have Will Howard on motherfucking
Shrooms in that. Hey, Will Howard gonna be on shrooms. He gonna probably grow a mullet like Joe Dirt and stuff like Rodgers did, ponytails and stuff.
Y'all
Oh man. NFL minicamp updates. Shador Sanders takes all second team reps today ahead of Dylan Gabriel. Oh man, he took all second team reps today. That's all right, man. You think he eventually gonna end up taking the first team reps?
Shit. Sooner than later, goddamn it. He in Cleveland, goddamn it. He'll get an opportunity for sure eventually.
Man, Dylan Gabriel's gonna end up on the practice squad. Watch, he ain't gonna even be in the top 3.
They
saying
still
he might get cut after his performance in OTAs.
Who, Dylan Gabriel?
Yep.
And then you still got what's the name of two, dog? You still got Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you still got Deshaun Watson that's still lingering out there. I don't know what they gonna do with him.
He done. They gonna
He done. They gonna talk. If anything, I think they'll talk him into retiring so they can get that shit off their books.
They'll release him. They'll release him.
That's still gonna stay on their books though.
Right. They got to talk him into retirement. They got to get some money out.
Yeah. That's stay on their books if they release him.
He ain't gonna retire.
Huh?
He's not gonna retire. He still think he can still play at a high level in the league.
He done. He ain't mentally there no more.
They might be able to get insurance settlement on his injury for him and part ways with him.
Right.
I don't know how all that worked, but I'm sure there's got to be some kind of injury clause in his contract. Ain't no team gonna let him be often injured and not put some kind of injury clause in his contract.
Right. Because he done blew both Achilles, ain't he?
Both.
And he been hurt before.
Yeah,
Right.
These contracts and these guys, they may have taken up that big ass contract, but it may have been on the pretense that he can play. And if he got injured, it may void some of that money.
Right.
It may kick that money back to the team.
Right. He may have to
yeah,
play a certain amount of games. Right.
that's the
So,
thing.
but I think it's going to be hard for him to remain in Cleveland. But I mean, I don't know where he can go. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on the guy, but his last two stops ain't been that good with the issues in Houston and his performance in Cleveland and then the injury work. I mean, how does he market and sell himself to another team?
As long as the Giants are still around, there's a place to go.
Hey, you so right, First Lady.
They invested in Jackson Dart. They think that that's their quarterback of the
No, they
future.
don't.
No, they don't. That's
It's
why
Brian.
that's why Russ there. Russ gonna cook.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, coaches right now, I think go get fired. Kevin Stefanski, he's gonna get fired. Him and the GM, they both getting fired. What's it? What you say, Coach?
If Russ don't cook, he's gonna be burnt out of the league.
Hey, what's the name of getting fired too? Brian Dable gonna end up getting fired too, I think, man.
Yeah, he'll be out of there by week 6.
Man, he a dead man walking.
Yeah.
He is, man.
Why
he walking around on life
Walking
support.
the green mile, dead man walking.
Hey, why he even still got the job is unbelievable to most.
He should
Hey,
have been
that
fired.
GM
He
needs
should
to
have been
go too,
fired.
though.
He should have been fired 2 years ago, man.
It ain't that GM need to be fired too.
Both of them. I would have got rid of both of them. They're keeping both of them around, man.
That's
Yeah.
why he didn't get fired, because he's not the one that paid James Jones all that money.
But he the one that let Saquon walk out the door.
No, he ain't.
That ain't the same one?
Well,
that's
GM is.
no. What's it? And you know what? What's the name of wanted to pay him? Bob Marber wanted to pay Saquon, man. But the GM said his good days are behind him and stuff. And you know what? If I was the Marr family,
His good days behind him too.
Right.
Hey, even the GM son told his dad, you should trade up to get Jaden Daniels.
Hey, Coach, what you say? GM's good days will be behind him too, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Like if nothing else, you sign Saquon and then trade him.
Hey, man.
Don't let him land in your division.
Hey, man. This what they should have did. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I would have been on the phone that same night with the GM and Brian Dable and say, hey, guys, don't even come. Hey, you can turn in your key cards tomorrow.
After he ran for 2,000 yards, I'd have been like, you know what? Y'all done.
Hey, dog, turn in y'all key cards, man.
Hey, people say there ain't no key cards. They just deactivate that shit.
What you say when they go to the gate trying to swipe in, Coach?
They just get that shit deactivated. You can't even get in this bitch.
What you say that red light go pop on and stuff? It ain't gonna flash green up.
Yeah, like the motherfucking hotel key, nigga. You motherfucking red. That means, oh shit, I must not have a job no more.
Oh, Coach, don't do that, Coach. He said, I'm unemployed, huh, Coach?
Yeah. That's that bullshit. Hey, yeah, but I'm with you, Dave. Hey man, as soon as you'd have cracked 2,000, their phone would have been ringing at the same time. We'd have been on a conference call.
No, hey,
what would have been the message? What would have been the message to Brian Dable and the GM?
It'd have been very simple. I appreciate all the work y'all have done for us, but we're gonna go in a different direction.
I got one better for y'all.
Thank you.
I got one better for you. Not when he broke 200. Remember that game against the Giants? Let's go. When he could have broke the record, and he told Kevin Stefanski, "Nah, let the young guys eat." When I saw that clip,
when he told Nick Sirianni,
when he told Nick Sirianni, "Nah, let the other guys eat." When he told him that, when I heard that on Sports Center, I would have fired everybody.
You know what?
He don't even respect y'all.
You know what? Saquon should have ran it up and got their record against the Giants in New York. And then the owner should have been like, hey, fellas, you know what? Don't even walk to the locker room. I need to come see you two brothers. Just come to my office real quick. That's it. They should have been fired last year.
The mere fact that he was like, nah, you know what? I ain't even going to embarrass him no more.
They should have been terminated.
He was damn. They wouldn't even got to the office. I'd have met them on the sideline, player. They'd have been coaching, and I'd have been standing right behind his ass.
Oh my God!
I've been standing right behind him. Brian, your services are no longer needed. I'd have brought the GM down too. I'd say, hey man, let's go on down to the field. I'd have brought him right down there so he could get the news too. You will not be going back to this suite. You'll be leaving this motherfucker and going right to your car and getting out of my stadium.
Right.
That was atrocious. That don't make no sense. That don't make no good sense at all.
None at all.
None whatsoever.
Tomorrow's they're gonna have to do something. Because ain't nobody gonna want to come play for that coach or that GM, man. That's the bad risk that you run. Because believe me, it's players that's looking around and seeing that shit. They talking about, man, they had Saquon and they didn't want to pay him, and look what he did, man. I'm not going there.
But yeah, now as long as you got teams like Jacksonville, you got Vegas, the Saints, the Giants. As long as those teams are doing what they're doing, Deshaun could get a job at any one of those. Because unless something majorly improves, Deshaun Watson would be an upgrade for anything they got.
One of them teams gonna get lucky with a quarterback.
Like, yeah, one of them gonna get lucky with a quarterback. But I'm just saying,
you can't keep being that bad at quarterback. Somebody gonna have to pan out.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I didn't throw Tennessee in there, because at some point something got to stick.
Yeah, because
and the coach, at some point something got to stick.
Yeah, and these owners need to do their diligence and get them African Americans in them offices, in them spots. Somebody that's gonna look a joke in the face and talk rough, if need be.
Right.
Some of them, hey man, some of them got it too easy. The GM coming down, being your buddy and taking your hand and going out to dinner with you and your wife and all that, man. The hell with all that. I'm trying to keep my job. You need to be throwing touchdowns. I don't care if you ever eat. You ain't scoring no touchdowns.
Man, I still want to be a fly on the wall or whatever conversation Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers had, because apparently
Hey, Aaron Glenn walked in there and was like, brother, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you got to go kick rocks.
Man, let the dough hit you with a good Lord split you. And we know where that's at.
Yeah, bro, we're going in different directions starting right now.
Right now.
I don't like the way they did it.
Uh-huh.
They had to fly that man all the way in for a 2-minute conversation. But hey, I can't tell them how to do their job.
They got, hey, that's something that they got to do, man. Hey, it got to go down like that.
Hey, that man took his own flight to that joker for them to walk in there and be like, sorry, bro. We done fucking with you.
Done deal, huh?
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know if y'all heard how that all went down, but Aaron Rodgers said he was completely blindsided. He
Oh
flew in.
man, it took him by surprise. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
what
It
took him
did
by
take him by
surprise?
surprise.
What took him by surprise?
That they was moving on. He thought they was coming. He was coming in there to talk about the next season.
When they talk about the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm coming back down. I gotta go get my ice and stuff before we get 2 minutes.
They came
I
in.
guess and probably in the back of his mind, he's like, it's fucking
They shutting down early.
In the back of his mind, he felt like, well, they give me another shot to try to right this thing with the new coach. The new coach was like, no, he ain't. Sorry, bro. He drops. Go where you need to go. Excuse me, doggy dog.
Looking for another job, huh?
Yeah. The best way to say it.
Which coach y'all think on the hot seat?
All of them, if they win. That's the problem with the GM. They loyal to some of these, and that's why they be getting their necks chopped off.
The GMs are very loyal.
Got to be loyal to the ones that's helping you keep your job.
That's why a lot of them go down with the ship.
Yep.
It was so much last year. Like the obvious, like you said, Dabo's on the hot seat. And Kevin Stefanski's on the hot seat. Outside of that, a lot of these places, coaches ain't even been there long enough to be on the hot seat.
It's certain coaches that have job security.
Right.
Hey, Wes, both Harbaughs got job security.
Tomlin got job security.
Tomlin got job security. We can go through the list. Coaches with job security. Kyle Shanahan. Let's go out west. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, job security. Arizona Cardinals coach. I don't know. This is going into his 2nd year. He may get 1 more year.
Yeah.
Seattle coach.
Kevin.
I think he a little shaky.
I don't think he's shaky. He's going into his 2nd year. They didn't do horrible last year.
They was 1 game away from making the playoffs or winning the division.
Right. So he got a little more rope. if they got rid, especially if they got rid of Geno and got another quarterback.
Yeah, but they got rid of DK. They top receiver. They still got Smith and Jigba. Let me see.
He's gonna get his rope is that they got younger.
All right, that's the NFC West. NFC North. What's my boy name in Detroit?
Campbell, he got job security.
Oh, yeah, Dan Campbell, security. Well, the head coach in Chicago, he got job security too, because this is his first year.
He got first. He don't have the same kind of job security. He got a chance.
He got new job security.
He got new job security.
So he got that honeymoon phase job security, huh?
Right.
This is his first year.
Right.
So he got some security. What about the Vikings head coach?
Yep.
I say he got some security. As long as he got Justin Jefferson, he got security.
And his security comes in the fact that his quarterback, that they overachieved with the quarterback that wasn't really meant to be the starting quarterback.
What about the Green Bay Packers coach?
He's secure.
He definitely secure. Now that's the NFC North.
Right.
And then we got the NFC. Now that's the NFC. Is that the NFC North? Yep. Now we got the NFC South. What's the name? We got job security for the Saints. Kellen Moore, because he just started. Kellen Moore got security. What about old Leatherface, Todd Bowles? He got job security.
Yeah.
You never know.
I know you gonna.
He dark.
What'd you say, Coach? What'd you say, Coach? He dark. He never got job security when he black, huh?
Hard to say, man.
You heard it.
It's hard
The only black coach with job security is Mike Tomlin. Just let's put this shit out there.
Hey,
That's it.
That's it, Wes. You ain't lying, dog. He the only one.
The only reason why they ain't gonna jump to get rid of him maybe is because they keep winning the division.
They do win the division quite a bit. You ain't lying
And
about that.
it seems like this the only thing that matters over there, goddamn. As long as we win the division.
Not necessarily the only thing that matters is that it's like they not really. You know when your team is built for championship contention, and they not necessarily there. They get lucky enough, they get the right matchup, they can disrupt some things. But I don't know that they would penalize them. It's a difference when you got all the pieces in the puzzle and you should be winning. That's when it get kind of iffy.
You say that's where the shakiness come at, huh? See,
right? Because he might not get to an NFC Championship game. But look, he beat the Eagles in the playoffs a year after the Eagles went to the Super Bowl.
He did. Actual statements.
So things like that buy you time. When you are winning, when you get past when you get past the wild card, and into the divisional rounds, and depending on how you play, and they've had a lot of injuries too.
Well, it ain't been that many back-to-back winners anyway. Everybody vulnerable after they win the Super Bowl. Every team vulnerable after that.
Right. Well, I'm just saying.
The last team we seen it did that with Kansas City. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that, yeah. But when you done that, then they look at it a little differently than you can't get to the playoffs. The only coach that has job security in the fact that you get to the playoffs and don't go past the first round is Tomlin.
Mike T is the only one with job security.
And
Harbaugh. I guess that's the Shitsburg way of life. Wait, man.
And they went penalized. Yeah, they would penalize Harbaugh if he lost in the first round either. They're not gonna look at it like that.
He got job security.
The job security. Because regardless of the fact, I think there's a lot of it that we don't necessarily hear. Because think about it, how many times have you seen a coach that got fired that we thought might like they ain't give them no time for real? Like how many times have you heard it leak out that the players were upset that their coach got fired? It don't happen too often. So coaches that got their post on the team, they got control, they got the post in the locker room, and they getting the best out of their players, tend to have a little bit more rope. But even if they lose, but if you losing and don't none of the players like you, you make that decision easy.
Show you right, first lady.
So I think a lot of that. I think a lot of things happen behind the scenes that we just don't know. Because if you sit back and think about it, like when you think about it, like who was the old boy who took over for Bill Belichick? Did the players were the players really that upset when he got fired last year?
They probably already knew that it was going to be a one and done deal. You know, following a great coach like Belichick is like, it's kind of like in dating, you dating somebody who fresh off a rebound, you know, who fresh out of a relationship. That shit don't work. It'll never work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll never work. You know what I mean? It's just like the quarterback play up there after Brady. The next quarterback is the fall guy.
I'll do you one better than that, game related. They didn't really want him to be there anyway.
Right. That's New England.
He was just the guy that everybody was happy with at the time. The owners didn't want to make a big splash when they did. And he had a good rapport with all the guys. So they put him in charge. But they knew they in charge. And the reason I say that is one of my former players' brother was on that staff last year.
Oh, okay.
As a defensive guy. And he was picked by Belichick. Belichick went and sought after him and added him to that staff. And you know what happened?
What's that?
He now left. Because he knew if that was his brother, he was going to be there. As soon as they fired him, they already had an inkling who they was going to try to bring in.
Right.
And he knew that he wasn't going to be retained on that staff. So he took a job at Appalachian State as a defensive coach.
Okay. I can believe it. Because I even looked at that when they first hired him, and I was like, why didn't they go get the one that they got right now? It made no sense to wait a season. Unless it was something bigger at play. Where the hell people's champ go?
Though, man, that's crazy.
He must be at church. So we can get him tonight.
Man, he went to go get a vegan salad with chicken on it and ground beef.
All right.
This fool just say a salad with chicken and did he just say a vegan salad?
Yep, with chicken and ground beef.
Yeah, boy. Okay, so we just hit that NFC. So what about the NFC? Uh, NFC East. Brian Dabo, hot seat. He dead after this season. What's my boy Nick Sirianni?
Secure.
What'd you say? He good to go, huh?
Yeah, he good to go. 2 Super Bowl appearances and the first what? How long he been a coach of the Eagles?
3 years, right? 3 or 4 years.
4 years, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 win. He's secure.
What about Brian Shanahan for the Cowboys?
As long as he know where the bodies are buried, he good.
Long as they don't come out there and lay a goose egg this year. They lay a goose egg, his ass will be out.
What about the Commanders head coach, Dan Quinn? He should be safe. He good. He definitely safe.
Oh yeah, he was in the NFC Championship games first year as the head coach. Yeah, he good.
About the AFC North.
The only hot seat is the guy in Cleveland.
That's it. What about the AFC South?
Only hot seat possibly is the Colts.
I don't know. Tennessee's could be on that seat too.
He knew.
Yeah, he laid the egg last year though.
Yeah, but he ain't the one to pick the quarterback.
I mean, I feel you, but you give any organization two like Tennessee ain't gonna go for 2 goose eggs.
I don't think Tennessee coach on the hot seat yet. He just got there.
After what I saw last year, shit, come out there and do that again. And hey,
let me see.
he won't be an early firing. He'll be, that Black Monday fire deal.
Well, Jacksonville got a new coach because they got rid of what's the name? What was his name? Doug Peters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jacksonville coach safe. I think I'm gonna tell you who I think. I think. Let me see. Jacksonville. Houston coach safe.
Yeah, he's safe.
D'Amico Ryans, he's safe. But I think Mike McDonald down in Miami, I think he on the hot seat. The Dolphins.
Hey, D'Amico, that's a black coach, huh?
Yep.
Oh, so him and Tomlin. Okay. You just add somebody with Tomlin.
You think he on the hot seat and he got a quarterback that can't take a hit?
Yeah, he on the hot seat down there in Miami.
Man, they should have took a. I don't know. That's another team that I was looking for to take Sador. They need a quarterback bad.
They do.
Hell yeah, they need to go back up. And that would have been cool for them too.
Tua 1 hit away.
Tua 1 hit away.
June would say radio.
That boy hit away for the last 2 years.
He always been 1 hit away.
That boy tripping.
Or you think they're gonna trade Tyreek Hill or they gonna keep him?
I don't know.
They gonna keep Tyreek. I thought they were gonna trade Waddle. I think Waddle may have been looking to get more money on the deal. But I think once these guys get that one deal, man, they get greedy. They get that one deal, they get greedy, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Dog, they better get two or one of them.
They get greedy, man. They want more money, man.
Man, they just man, I'm gonna tell you, all these owners had a meeting, man, before the draft, man. They not want to put no more money than they have to into the Sanders household. Man, this nigga has gotten too much money from them over the years.
Who you talking
They
about?
was
Shador?
not putting more money. Yeah, they was not putting no more money than they had to. The bare minimum into the Sanders household.
What you talking about, Wes?
I was saying the owners had a meeting before the draft. They said we're not putting no more money to the Sanders household, other than the bare minimum, which means he had to get picked that deep. I just don't see how
I see how.
he could been picked. Shit, I do.
I see how.
You gonna see in 2-3 years you gonna be like, I don't see how he,
No, I see.
because when he get his chance, you
I
gonna
see how.
realize it was not that many people better than him.
I can see how he was picked there. First of all, my unpopular opinion when it comes to Shador is that I felt like as great as it was, and as great as a story as it was, Dion coaching his son and all of that, I think Shador would have been better off for his draft status if he'd have went somewhere else. Because he
And
does have
play and play for somebody else.
and play for somebody else. I think that I think
All
that
right, but he
no,
did, so just go out with it. Just
right.
go
So
out what he did.
with him doing that, I'm sorry. The only teams that should have picked him up necessarily in the first round that would have guaranteed that maybe that money is the Raiders and the Saints. When that didn't happen, Shador fell exactly where he was because at that point, I'm not going to why pay him why pay him money a certain amount of money when I can pay him less. I don't care if it ain't got nothing to do with the Sanders household. At that point, that's a business decision by a GM.
But you can
That would be
say
with
that for
anybody.
anybody you draft. You can say that with anybody you draft. That's not a for sure thing for nobody you draft.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
if he wasn't if you got by without picking him up in the first round, why pay him more money when you know for a fact that you can get him in a later round? Because the bottom line is, even if you needed him, like the Browns, I don't agree with the Browns drafting like Dylan Gabriel and then drafting Shador. If they're gonna draft Shador where they draft Shador, that's fine. They should have picked somebody else up other than Dylan Gabriel when they picked Gabriel.
I agree with you on that. Cause they use Gabriel as a whole pawn, and then he gonna be the first one cut.
Right. Like Gabriel
Yep.
should because but I do agree with the fact of why would I when see the one thing about it, we all know that Shador is going to is a starting quarterback in the NFL, right? But
Yep.
when it comes down to a money standpoint, if he falls out of the first round, and I know he's a starting quarterback in the NFL, and I already know the other teams are not the team that don't need him to start in the next year or so is not about to pick him up in the second round. First two rounds, you're drafting needs over pettiness. So if you already know that he ain't getting picked in the second round, then I'm gonna get him as late as I possibly can because that means less money I got to pay him out for the next, not just this year, for the long haul, and I could build around him for cheap.
I can go get the pieces that's working.
Right, I can go get the pieces that working to build around him,
Right.
and not be handicapped by a $40 million deal like Cam got. I can still get the quarterback that's worth the $40 million for less. That's the job of the GM. Is to get the best pick for the lowest amount of money you possibly can. The reason why you draft those quarterbacks like like Joe Burrows and Jaden Daniels and stuff like that in the first round is because there's no way they're falling that far. They're not going to be there later. And Shador still needed some fine tuning. You still needed to, regardless of what we know his skill level is, because of where he played at, you didn't get to see his skill set in a straight up winning situation.
Beg to differ.
They
But
improved
okay,
greatly.
why does who he played for and where he played for ever matter?
Exactly.
Program was
It
losing
Because
when he
it
got there.
does.
right now.
No, but the
How
program
about
was losing when he got there, and it's a winning program when he left.
I
So
don't dis
exactly?
if you
I
are
don't
an
disagree.
NFL
I don't
franchise that
disagree with you.
witnessed that, then you would theoretically say that I know if I take this quarterback, a losing team is gonna get him as a quarterback. Then
Look,
that put that
I'm not disagreeing with what y'all
Hey,
saying. I agree with what y'all
man.
saying, but that's just not how the NFL and the draft work.
It
They
does.
hold it
Job,
against you if
Hey,
they
He
hold
look.
it
job
against
but
you.
to get the best of
You know what stand out to me about Shador the most, man, is being the most sacked quarterback with the stats he still was able to put up. And you going to the next level. That's what you need. You need some tough. That nigga tough, and he gets sacked, and he gets come throw a touchdown right behind that motherfucker. Like after getting sacked
right,
12 times.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the hell you looking for. I
That's
just
what you're
don't
looking for.
understand
Who finna lay a goose
what the
egg finna be
fuck,
Cam. All them quarterbacks
man.
that don't have an offensive that had an offensive line in college that you named, what did they do their first year when they got into the pros? Couldn't handle the pressure. Cause now they getting hit. Now
Now,
you
your
know
Joe
who
now
Burrow,
he can come
your
to the
Joe
pro.
Burrows
He
and the
come to the
other
pros with
quarterbacks
a
like that fight through it. But
you know
however, all quarterbacks that ain't used to being hit don't make it through that.
you know who Cam Ward gonna end up being?
Who's that?
Richardson from
I can't
Indianapolis.
say you wrong.
man. It's so fucked up what's happening
You
to
got to
me
realize
too,
he
man.
was up
I don't
against.
disagree.
I've been
He
one
was
man. I
that's a
couldn't wait to
six
see
year that's a
Richardson in
6 year
ball.
quarterback. That's a 6 year college quarterback. So he's supposed to be drafted number one because you got more work experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that don't necessarily mean you're the best player. Because in 3 more years, Sador gonna blow him out the water on what's going on.
It ain't gonna take 3 years.
Exactly.
And all I'm
He
saying is
already
that
showing right now. He already taking the second reps.
look, all I'm saying right now, and what I'm saying about Shador is Shador has the talent that if he'd have been in another program, the program draws eyes, and the eyes would have been on him in that program. People went to Colorado not because of him. All eyes was on Colorado because of Dion. They got the airplay and everything else because of Dion.
But you can't take away his stats.
I'm
You
not
you
talking
can't
about taking away
Right.
his
You
stats.
can't
His
take
stats.
away the
you
performance he put
you
on.
you can't sit here and tell me that GMs don't pick the best available player. Despite
They
needs and
do.
all that shit, they go after the best player. You can't tell me all those guys drafted ahead of Shador were better players than him.
Right. And you can't even use because of the school he went to. Because look, Josh Allen came from where? And they play who?
Wyoming.
They play who?
Wyoming.
Right. They don't even be on TV.
Hey, and you know what the thing is? Shador won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, man. That
Man,
means
he
the
also
nation's
won
best
Player of the Year.
cornerback.
He won Player of the Year too, meaning he was
Big
the
12,
best football player.
He was the Big 12 Player of the Year. Yes. It
Because you
wasn't Travis Hunter.
football players. Shador is a football player. It don't matter who he played for, who his daddy is. Deion ain't take not one snap.
Right.
That don't make no sense to me.
And Deion, and the thing is, Coach, like you made a good point. Deion didn't coach him. Shador played for the offensive coordinator.
Right.
Deion didn't call no plays in college.
Right.
Sharp, if anything, Shador was Pat Shermer's boy. Shermer called all the plays. So I mean, and they had a whole different offensive coordinator at Jackson State. So I mean, Prime didn't call not one play, man.
I mean, that I'm not talking about Prime calling the plays. It's the name. It ain't about who's calling the plays. I'm talking about the name.
But what does the name have to do with anything?
So he's being penalized because of his father, because he's a Sanders, correct? Basically, right?
So everybody's saying, forget his stats.
That's basically what I was saying. We're gonna go back to what I was saying. We're gonna go back to
they like the narrative that black men do nothing for their children. And as soon as a black man does
it, black men don't do nothing for their children. That's not what I'm
the narrative. Because you don't even want to hear it. Because why?
Because the thing is,
that's the truth right there. That's the narrative. Black men do nothing for their children. And then as soon as one step up, like when LeBron stepped up for his, it's wrong for you to do that.
It wasn't wrong for LeBron to do it. And the reason why LeBron did what he did is so that he wouldn't have his son competing against talent that he couldn't compete against.
It doesn't matter why you do it. The point, that's not even what I said. What I said was
so he did what he was supposed to do for his son.
Our men don't do what we supposed to do for our kids. And every time a man steps up on our side of the fence and does it, this is the outcome to it.
They start talking about everything
else other than the game
and his talent.
Right. That's all I'm saying about it. Because everybody know Eli Manning should not have went number one. He got
when
went
his
number
daddy
one
stepped
because of
in
who his
and
daddy
said he
was.
not going to this, not going here, but going there in the pros. Nobody said nothing but, he's being a father. He's being a caring father. But they already anticipating Dion saying something, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? So he say something.
We all looked at the draft, the order of the draft, and before the draft happened. There were 3 spots that he was gonna go to. If he did not go to those two of those spots, he was going to fall because the other teams did not need quarterbacks. And you don't. I mean, I know you draft
New Orleans. Who you say? New Orleans.
And I know
you said New Orleans, and who else?
The quarterback play. You play fantasy football. The quarterback play sucks after you get past 5 quarterbacks.
I know, but let's be real. We know.
So that means there's 32 teams. Let's be real. That means there's 32 teams. You subtract that 5, he could have went to any other team and got that job.
Look, Chicago wasn't going to draft a quarterback. San Francisco wasn't going to draft a quarterback. Dallas wasn't finna draft one. Miami wasn't finna draft one. Indiana wasn't finna draft one. Atlanta wasn't finna do it. Arizona wasn't finna do it.
You just named all teams that need a quarterback.
That should have. Miami should have. Why Miami shouldn't have? Why you think Miami shouldn't have?
I don't think that they shouldn't have. I said they weren't. I didn't say that they shouldn't have. They weren't. And the whole consensus was, this is what everybody knows, that Shador is not a backup quarterback. So teams that knew that they was gonna put him in a backup role were not about to draft him.
He is
I can
a
agree with you
backup.
on that.
He is.
No,
No, he is a backup quarterback his first year at least.
right,
He
but
ain't
see,
finna
I
like he
agree with
ain't
what
finna just stay there.
she's saying right there, because when you got a starter in the backup role, that actually adds pressure onto your starter,
What
which
he did,
Just
which is
what
gonna
the
cause
hell
it
you
to
think
flutter.
he's supposed to
You know,
do?
but there are certain teams that don't need pressure at their role.
what they
Now
did
I agree
want to
with
do,
that, but
what they
Miami
didn't
ain't
want
one
to
of them.
do,
They definitely need it.
I know
Indianapolis too,
you.
what
San
they didn't want
Francisco
to do
too,
is
because
bring Shador
that shit
in.
Brock Purdy probably finna get released at the end of this season. He finna lay a goose egg. They ain't never
Well,
saw
you know,
that they
They
done
just
gave him.
paid him, so
They not gonna release
well,
him.
you
They
know what?
paid him a
Shit,
whole ton of
shit,
money.
What
shit,
Hey,
they
shit. They did it.
don't
They
even
did it to
say
Kaepernick.
Daniels.
They did it to Kaepernick.
Don't even
They done did it to
don't
every
even say
quarterback
this
they've
Daniels
had since
dude.
Steve Young that performed.
Hey man,
they
they gave
released
that dude they
Kaepernick a
gave that dude
while after.
$180-something million guaranteed, man. They ain't getting rid of that dude no time soon.
No time soon.
Lay an egg and see
Hey,
how that happens. Hey,
Tampa Bay
people
is not
champ.
clicking with Baker. All
What's
I'm
up,
saying,
Wes?
Hey, ain't that what's the day? Ain't that Daniel Jones over there with New York, right?
Daniel Jones in Indianapolis.
Indiana. But this man ain't earned a dime he done goddamn got. Let me just say this, man. They throw money out to these motherfuckers. This nigga when he worked the contract when he got the damn contract. You know,
right,
when they got rid of Saquon and this and that and all this dumb bullshit. And they want to tell me my nigga ain't gon' man, look, cuz. Look, they get these, look, I don't want to put it as no race type, but they give other quarterback money like a motherfucker. You don't want to get Cuz money that you know he gonna earn it. This nigga didn't even earn what you gave him. And you seen
right,
him play before you gave it to him
the
right.
in the
bottom,
But think
bottom
about
NFL,
it.
and
line
Think
they
about it. The
still gave it
Giants.
to him.
Hey,
is
West 10, think about it though. The Giants took him over Lamar Jackson, my dude.
Oh God.
do. This is
Cuz, you know what I'm telling you? I'm telling you about this secret meeting the owners had. They
Man,
have not
man,
accepted us. They have no cuz.
man.
They have not
And the
accepted
narratives they put
us
out about
taking
him not
over.
being prepared and shit like that. Come on, man. Don't nobody believe that
Hey,
for real.
cuz they is not prepared for the quarterback takeover by us. They
That
is
way.
not for
That
really.
way.
They really
We
don't want
supposed
that
to be
shit.
run first, do all this extra
They
goofy
really
shit, but
do
now we
not
got a
want
black
that.
one in there that's a pure pocket passer. That's something that we ain't seen.
I know pure pocket passer
You
we
know
have.
what I'm saying?
for
So
them teams that
we
pass
we finna
on
take
him.
over that position. I'm sorry, but they really do not. They're not in a rush to see that shit at all.
Oh no, not at
All
all,
those
man.
teams that passed on him, they didn't want to draft him because they didn't want the competition for the guy that they already got. Because they
Mm-hmm.
look like
And why
an
not,
asshole.
man?
They look like an
It's
asshole.
my
They pay
thing.
this guy all this money, and then a rookie come in and take that job.
That way.
And guess what? You know what that
that's
tell
what
you about yourself? Of all these people, where you this, so you mean tell me didn't come to the league and he straight pressure. That's it. I ain't even call him Sanders no more. I'm gonna call him pressure. Cause and he was looked past by all these teams because of pressure, because of
That way.
competition, the most
okay.
competitive
Even
sport.
my
Hey,
squad.
hey,
You know what I'm
Dak ain't
saying?
played a
Pressure.
full
Hey,
year
What
in
they
how
it's
long?
it's all about competing, man.
man,
I
come
Man,
mean
on,
seriously,
man.
outside of the teams that I named, the Giants for sure should have.
Well,
The Ravens,
So this is the thing. Buffalo didn't need a quarterback. The Dolphins needed a quarterback. The Patriots didn't need a quarterback. They could have went and got one. The Jets was on the fence. The Cowboys, they got that. The
nah,
Giants
we need a
definitely.
quarter. Dak ain't played a full season since when?
It's been some years, couple
Think
years.
about that. Just
So
seriously think about that.
so you think about Dallas may need one. The Giants need one. The Eagles and the Commanders definitely don't need one. The Ravens, we don't need one. The Bengals don't need one. Cleveland needed one. Pittsburgh
hey
needed
man,
one. Chicago may need one. I would go as far as to say Detroit may need one. Detroit could have used one, and I would have had. And see, the thing is, the Vikings could have just really did some crazy stuff by picking them up because they didn't want him to outcheck because he would have beat JJ McCarthy. I think he would have beat JJ McCarthy for that starting quarterback position with the Vikings.
That way. You don't even know if he's coming back healthy. You don't even know if he's gonna be good.
I'm quite sure he would have beat JJ McCarthy.
Hey, look though, people champ. What these motherfuckers call pressure in this on this competitive level, it should be bringing the best out of whoever he behind. If you want to bring the best out of a motherfucker, you put some pressure behind them, goddamn.
Ain't that how it work with
as a competitor, if you put, I'm telling you, that's all it's gonna do.
As a parent, if I want the best out of my kid, I'm gonna put some pressure behind their ass.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
You heard me. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, let me tell you what would have rocked the whole draft, man. If the Jacksonville Jaguars would have drafted Shador in like the third round or something, to already have Travis Hunter there, that Jacksonville, oh man, if Jacksonville would have drafted Shador Sanders, man,
they could have started off together on the same team. Oh my God, he definitely would have played both ways.
Cleveland had it.
He would have played both ways because he would have had. He could have played both ways easily because they got so much chemistry with each other. He could have easily played both ways if they would have got Shador. Oh my God!
You sit back and think about it. Jacksonville could have shook up everything, but they believe in Trevor Lawrence, man, and they didn't want Shador coming in there putting pressure on Trevor Lawrence because, like again, Trevor Lawrence don't stay healthy.
He needs pressure because they've been waiting on his ass a lot longer than they expected. They still waiting on him.
If my squad really trusted Dak, they wouldn't have went and got Joe Milton.
Look, let's be completely real. The Giants, the Browns, and the Raiders and Jacksonville don't have a clue of what the hell they're doing.
The Raiders couldn't take him. I give the Raiders a pass.
The Raiders okay. You give them a pass.
And this is why I give them a pass.
They got Pete Carroll.
No, not Pete Carroll. Don't forget Brady was a part of Deflategate. So go over there and light it up. They gonna end up in court on some conspiracy shit. So they had to pass on that. That was the only one that I give a pass to.
Because let's be real, the Browns traded with Jacksonville when they could have just stayed at 2 and picked Abdul Carter.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you were not gonna go quarterback, and you were gonna pick a defensive guy, why not stay at 2 and pick the best defensive guy on the board?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That just was dumb.
But that lets us all know that it was already worked out. Like, that's part of the reason he wasn't at the draft. It was already worked out.
Right. Like, let's be real. Shador knew that he was going in the round that he went in. He already knew that. That the Browns had already called Deion and told Deion, look, okay, what they didn't, the owner called and said this. And what was supposed to happen was he was supposed to get picked where Dylan Gabriel got.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was supposed to happen. And I still believe that as long as, because they traded up to get him, right?
Right.
And I think that what happened was once he fell into that second and third round, that's backup, third string kind of round. Didn't nobody really want to pick a quarterback that they was going, the teams that already have quarterbacks. They weren't going to pick a quarterback that is a first round starting quarterback and have all that media circus around him when he was not going to be the guy. And I think that as far as Pittsburgh was concerned, they addressed the needs that they wanted to address first. And they knew that he was gonna be. They knew once the Saints didn't pick him, he was gonna be available late because nobody else needed a starter. Everybody else needed backups, and that's why the Browns leapfrogged and traded as many picks as they did to make sure he didn't fall to Pittsburgh, because the plan was actually working. It was actually working. They had drafted everybody they needed to draft. Shador's still out there. We can now get him and not have to pay the money we would have paid 2 rounds ago. And then the
Why
Browns
take Dylan
leapfrog.
Gabriel though?
Huh?
He was just the pawn. I understand Gabriel being just the pawn in
Right.
the
Yeah.
So
whole thing.
that's what I'm saying. The Steelers thought that everything was in play when the Browns passed on him for the 5th time and picked Gabriel instead. The Steelers said Shadour's gonna be there. We grabbing him with the next pick. The next pick was always gonna be quarterback. They wanted Shador, but they wanted to address the other stuff first. And if they did get Shador, they were gonna go with Will Howard, because that's the two that they looked at and were impressed with both. More impressed with Shador.
So
But
let me ask you this: if Cleveland wouldn't have drafted up, and he was sitting there at the Steelers pick in the 5th, was the Steelers go get him?
yeah, they only looked at 2 quarterbacks. It was Shador and Will Howard, and they liked Shador more than they did Howard.
What's
So,
about all
in other
this
words, they just overplayed their hand.
They overplayed their hand.
Instead of getting him in the 5th, they should have probably snatched him in the 4th
In the 4th, yeah.
when nobody wasn't looking.
Right.
What's funny about all this? If your organization is drafting people based on media circus and all that, your organization ain't shit no way.
Right. Right. Name of the game is to be on TV, ain't it?
If you worried about what a person is gonna bring and media coverage is gonna be more on him than your starter, then that's a flaw with your starter. Your starter ain't shit. Your
And it's
organization
a
ain't
flaw
shit.
with your personnel department too. Your
And if
personnel
you run an
department ain't shit.
organization, you should be able to control that. That's in-house shit you can control.
Uh-huh.
I agree with you on that.
Because you can go to the media and say, he ain't available.
That way.
He ain't our starter. He ain't available. So there ain't no media circus.
Yeah. Nah, y'all can't talk to him right now.
Hey man,
So-
Mike Tannenbaum said that Aaron Rodgers will be irrelevant by Thanksgiving, and the job will be Will Howard's. Wow, that's a big statement. He said Aaron Rodgers will be irrelevant by Thanksgiving. Dang. How many games you think Rodgers go win with Pittsburgh, man? 10?
I mean, Pittsburgh, the Steelers won 10 games with
With
Russell
Russell.
Wilson and Justin Fields. And
So they'll win. They're gonna win 10 because
they'll win.
they stats was better than Rodgers last year.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers, we could talk a whole lot about the man and everything else, and he is 41 years old, but his numbers last year,
One shit.
no, they weren't. They was like neck and neck with Josh Allen's numbers. He threw for 4,000 yards last year and 26 touchdowns. And when you got,
He wins this Josh Allen.
huh? And when you
He didn't get as many wins as Josh Allen.
what'd you say, Wes?
He didn't get as many wins as Josh Allen.
No, he didn't get as many wins as Josh Allen. But I'm just what I'm saying is when you got coming from a Steelers fan who has watched the offense be very pedestrian like for years, And
Yeah, y'all hold it down though.
the defense is holding it down completely.
Yeah, for sure.
Just if Aaron
Man,
Rodgers,
it was a bad court.
if he
Oh,
produces
my bad.
what he produced last year in Pittsburgh, they can win 12 games.
Really think Pittsburgh got internal problems. Like within I ain't gonna say ownership, but within their network somewhere they got problems. Cause it ain't been the players that they had.
Man, look.
And then it's a reason that your star player always keep flipping off.
No, I'm gonna tell you who the star player, man. The key
You know
player
what
is
I
White.
mean?
If White play, they can goddamn win any game he fucking play. If he don't play, it's probably a goddamn loss.
Yeah.
Unless
They
you
go as
know,
TJ
it
go.
might. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, exactly. Like that's
They
just
go as
what it
TJ
is,
go.
man.
They go as TJ go.
This man can take over a game himself. He just a stat strip.
That's why the
Shit,
ownership is
man.
pissed at Cleveland and Vegas, because they literally are going to have to pay TJ a number they weren't looking to pay, because they're gonna pay it, because you don't let them walk out the door. TJ will more than likely have his contract before the actual training camp starts.
You think?
Yeah.
But
Does Pittsburgh traditionally pay their players though?
but listen to what we're
Yeah.
saying. Every person that an organization has to pay is not a brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's never a brother.
Exactly.
And that's why the
And all
brothers
of a
keep
sudden,
flipping off up there.
everybody else to force Pittsburgh to have to pay a brother. I mean,
The last
TJ
brother
Watt.
the last brother that they paid flipped the hell out.
And that was who?
Antonio Brown.
And how much did they pay him? I swear he left because he didn't get the mega deal. He got the mega deal from the Raiders.
Man,
No,
I don't
he
even
got
want
paid
to hear
prior to
why
that.
he left. They
He
ain't
got
even
paid
want to
prior
let
to
Cuz
that.
on the field, man.
They ain't want to pay him.
Man,
They always find.
they ain't want to even let him on the field
They'll find a
They
way to pay
from the beginning.
Watts. They'll find a way to pay everybody. They didn't want to pay Shadua, but they eventually they gonna have to.
right. It's just like with
Exactly. See,
Le'Veon
he
Bell.
ain't
They didn't
fucked
want to
up,
pay
Hey,
though.
Le'Veon Bell.
hey, if he don't get him in the
This,
wash, he gonna get. Hey, if he don't get him in the wash, he gonna get him in the rinse. He gonna get his money. That's without a doubt.
this.
He don't get
Hey,
him in the
speaking
wash, he
to
gonna
he
get
don't
him in
mind.
the rinse.
He
What's
don't, he
that?
don't mind earning heels. He don't mind earning heels because as a rookie, he can pull up in the same car as a star player. So I
Probably
mean, money
better than a
ain't
star
that ain't the
player.
thing. That's what I'm saying. So that ain't money ain't what it is with him. He want to prove that he belongs here. Goddamn it.
It ain't.
He ain't got
It
what's
ain't.
up.
Hey, Wes. It ain't money, man. Because hey, if something happened to Prime, all them got all his kids got trust funds, man. And
All of them straight.
and lucrative money. Even the grandbaby that what's the name of just had even the grandbaby that Deandra had the one she had with what's his name, Jacquees, whoever she had the baby with. He got a
I
trust
don't
fund
know
and
nothing about
everything.
all that.
Hey,
Good.
yeah,
I don't know nothing about what all these niggas
she
doing
got
out
she got
outside they.
she got a baby by that little rapper dude, man, named Jacquees, I think, man. But
Who the
anyway,
hell is that though? His daughter or something?
his daughter, his oldest daughter, she got a
Oh
baby.
shit!
So the
I
grandbaby
don't
got a
even know
trust
his daughter.
funds. Everybody got it ain't the money. It's about pride right now. It's showing people in this league,
You heard me?
man, we are who we are. We Sanders and we walk the walk and we talk the talk and we walk the walk.
That part.
That's it. Hey man, I can't wait. Training camp is going in. I can't wait to regular camp. When regular training camp start. Not mini camp.
Yeah.
I can't
Hitting
wait
start.
for training camp. Yes. When they got these pads on. You can do a lot without the pads. I want to see when they
Hey
got
man.
the on.
Hey Flop, we going to some games this year, ain't it, man. I'm hit 2, 3 of them motherfuckers this year live. You heard?
Wes, what you say? You hit some games live, huh, brother?
I'm hitting cover them motherfuckers live. I got to.
Wes say
I'm
he
going to goddamn I'm going to Wisconsin. I'm going to the Green Bay game after Christmas on the 27th.
Wes, what you say?
Cold,
You going to
too
Green
cold.
Bay?
Too cold, dog.
Yep, that's gonna be my first experience in Wisconsin.
Too
Where it's
cold,
Hey,
dog.
legal.
Too
hey,
cold.
Oh yeah, I'm
hey,
gonna
man,
have
hey,
fun.
Where
hey, man,
I'm
what
gonna
about
hit.
what about that Kansas City game on September 28th, man? In KC. That'd be a good little game for
Oh
us to hit
no.
up.
Yeah,
Baltimore,
yeah, yeah. Look,
be more in KC up in KC. That's a
Brian, I
good
don't
little
know
I'm
why you.
trying to
You know
I've
how
been
much you
trying
gonna.
to keep another game, but I'm
You know
thinking
how much
about
you
the
gonna have to pay for
Cleveland
that game.
jump
what you say,
because
Coach
I
Quick?
want to see Shador.
Hey,
Man,
You know how
don't
much you gonna have to
Tennessee
pay for them
play
tickets.
Tennessee play Cleveland down there this year, don't they, West?
Uh
What? Tennessee? I
Tennessee,
don't know.
hey
I
man,
think they play this year.
Hey
I don't
Like
know
later
champ.
in the
why
year.
y'all
they
even
do.
Oh, okay.
They play in Cleveland this year.
They play.
I
Hey
Okay.
already
champ.
looked at it
Oh,
in
it's
Champ.
November.
in
They play in
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yep. What's up,
Champ.
City?
I don't know why you talking about some of that KC and Baltimore game. You gonna have to give your firstborn
Yeah,
child
that's
some
high.
tickets.
That's gonna be expensive.
know it ain't.
Yeah.
No, you know how you can get there?
How's that, Coach?
Captain David Dorn.
You ain't lying, Coach.
Take
You ain't
advantage,
lying.
man. Take advantage.
You ain't lying, Coach. Get us right in
Right.
that
Make sure
technical
you
part.
get there, get 2 or 3. Think about me and coach, man, when you go talk to
All Ann got to do is make a phone call down there,
Uh-huh.
and they in the door. I guarantee.
What
Probably
you
set up pretty lovely.
what you say, Coach? Guarantee, huh?
Man, dog.
Hey man.
Donald Trump spoke about your father at the national convention. You mean to
Uh-huh.
tell me the Chiefs ain't gonna give no tickets up?
Dude, we need to
Stop
be
it.
going to Dallas, B. What's good?
Stop
What
it.
you say?
him.
Look,
Hey, man.
man.
You and your brother was sitting in the convention with the
Yes.
orange guy.
What you say with the orange guy? Oh
You mean
no.
to tell me the Chiefs ain't gonna come off no tickets, dog?
I think they could, Coach. I think
Ain't no
we
could to it. They would.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You call. All Ann gotta do is call and talk to Andy Reid.
And we in there, huh?
Oh man, you set up like a fat cat in a rat house, boy.
That cat in the rat. I love it, Coach. I love it. Hey man, we had Kansas City, then we got Miami. Oh, that's gonna be a lovely
Hey,
game,
he'll
that
be sitting
Miami
in there
game.
with what's Kelsey girl name?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
They'll
you'll
probably
be in the
be
booth
right
to try.
next to each other.
Right. Boy, you better get on that. Hey,
They'll be, hey, he might even have a Taylor Swift jersey on.
you heard me?
Hey, I gotta learn some Taylor Swift songs, though.
No, you
Man,
don't.
just hook me up with Ice Spice, dog.
Hey, no, you
Oh
don't.
man.
You know how many
What's it?
people don't have no idea the Taylor Swift song that be looking at her on the Jumbotron?
Say don't have a clue, huh, Coach?
65,000.
Who say don't have a clue in what song?
They just know the name. They don't know not one song.
Not a single song, huh?
I sure
Oh
don't
man.
know nothing she sing,
All I
I
know
thought,
is the name.
but I know she sell
Hey,
out arenas.
hey,
hey man,
you know how I know a Taylor Swift song?
Oh.
how's it,
My
Coach?
Sirius satellite say Taylor Swift
What
with that mug playing.
you say? Sound like say Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Hey man, anybody got any what the hells for the night, man?
Hey,
Man.
I got one.
What's up? What's yours, Coach?
Hey man, my what the hell goes out to the Duke baseball coach. And you know I'm a Duke fan, man, but Chris Pollard, they hadn't even got their cleats off before he took the job at Virginia.
Wow.
They announced the next day he was the head coach of Virginia.
That was cold blooded, man. Hey, right after they had a heartbreaking loss, man.
And not only that,
oh my God.
he got about 6 guys in the transfer portal.
Damn.
Off that team. Where do you think they're going to end up? First of all, his catcher was one of the best catchers in the nation. He hit the portal the next day.
And he headed to Virginia.
I guarantee you, he got a freshman, a brother that played the outfield as a pitcher, named Kyle Johnson. He hit the portal. I'm like, come on, Chris Pollard, dog.
Hey man, what you say, Coach? Hey, what you say? Their uniforms ain't even been washed up.
No, the game was over and guys still walking down the tunnel. You can still hear the cleats click, 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 click. And he being announced as the new coach of Virginia. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. We don't do that at Duke.
Hey, what the hell?
What the hell, man?
Hey, man. Hey, I don't know if it was worse than what Texas coach was it? Who was that? Was that Texas Tech coach?
God, he was at Texas A&M, left for Texas. That's my guy, though, man.
Yeah. That was last year when he soon as he left. What'd he do? As soon as he left,
they lost, he was up too.
Hey, as soon as they lost, he was right up, coach. And then the crazy thing about it, half the Texas A&M team, majority of the team hit the portal, man.
Right with it, dog. That's why you think Texas was so good this year.
Oh, man. They hit the portal right with him, dog. They was out of there, man. CC, what's your what the hell, girl? CC? CC, you got your what the hell? Y'all heard CC?
Nope. Her green light ain't lighting up, saying she talking.
And she ain't even on mute. Well, while she up there, I'm finna show y'all my what the hell, man. My what the hell goes out to all the gas station workers, man.
There she go.
And the convenience store workers, man. CC?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you now.
You do?
Yeah. You got a what the hell?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
You got a what the hell?
My what the hell was Kevin. I finally watched the BET Awards. And Kevin Hart was so wrong for his intro and right at the same time.
With them cherries and stuff?
Not the cherries. What he told everybody, he said, look, y'all going home right after this. Ain't no after parties. It's been getting too slippery at them parties.
I like how he was trying to get them cherries to everybody. And what's her name? Carrie. What's her name?
Carrie.
What's her name?
Yes.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Washington.
Carrie Washington say, "Why don't you better go back there and take Usher's coat off? You know it's too big for you." Oh man, he got Hey man, I gotta give a shout out to Tisha Campbell, man. Tisha Campbell looked good as a mother, boy. Man, Tisha Campbell looked good. She didn't look her age, man. If y'all Tisha Campbell at the BET Awards, man, she looked it good.
If you ain't see the BET Awards, man, you gotta just see the intro, man. Kevin Hart was hilarious.
Oh, hilarious. He talking about some of y'all butterfly tattoos looking like flying away bats.
Hey man, Man, it came on so late though, man. I didn't even see Glorilla performance, man.
That's
I
gonna
seen
be
what
that's
Cat,
gonna be that's gonna be BT app or something. It's out
but
there.
I do got a what the hell from that motherfucker too though. Oh my god.
That
Hey
boy,
man, hey
man,
man,
hard
that's
is
that old T-shirt right there, man.
That Kevin Hart had me when I say dying.
Tisha Campbell, man,
Oh,
she
coach,
killed
I
the
wish you
game, boy.
that is Kevin Hart's wheelhouse right there.
right.
When he joning on folks,
Hey,
that's when he's funny.
when he told everybody he was calling them by their government name, I was done.
Oh
he
yeah,
said he said he said Gloria Hallelujah Woods.
man.
Everybody started bugging up. They was like, "Yep, Glorilla is in the house." I said, "Oh, that boy should."
And then he called Snoop Calvin. I'm like,
Brodus, Calvin Brodus.
Hey
His boy is losing his mind.
man, hey man, he what's the name? It wrote a lot of be writing for him and stuff too. Harry and Joey, they write for him, man. Harry Wells and Harry Radford and Joey Wells, who was handing them the cherries and stuff behind them and stuff. They part of the plastic cupboard. Wes, what's your what the hell, man? CC, what you got to tell the BET Awards and Kevin Hart?
like, man, what the hell? Please do not do nothing else. Do that. That is the format for the BET Awards. We only
Hey,
want to see a handful of new people. Just do what y'all did this
hey,
year.
CC, let me ask you this: is the BET Awards on BET Plus?
It surely is.
Okay, okay. Say less. Say less.
I already recorded that joint. I found out when it was coming on in the middle of the night. I scrolled till I could find that mug.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or that mug came on like 4 something in the morning or something.
Dad.
I was like, I don't care. I'm recording.
He said he recorded. Wes, what's your what the hell, man?
Oh my god. I definitely enjoyed the BET Awards for the red carpet. I seen the red carpet, goddamn it, and I caught the beginning of it, man. And
You
I was
what?
happy as hell when I caught the beginning. I was happy as hell when they said her name. But when I seen her, it scared the fuck out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Who was
Kim, what the hell? Who the man? When they showed this motherfucker on the big screen, I jumped like a oh my god! And
Kim
it
Jones?
wasn't no good jump. It was a
It
what the
wasn't.
fuck, what the hell, scared as hell jump. Like this bitch looked like a
She was.
ghost or some
She.
shit.
Looked
Hey,
I
like the
don't
Wes.
know.
penguin
Wes.
from Batman.
Wes. She destroyed all
Oh
your
my
'90s
god.
fantasies, didn't she?
She
Yep.
destroyed everything. You talk about a motherfucker that didn't have to do shit when it did all this. That's what frustrates guys, man. The most the most prettiest girls be the most insecure. That shit just be
And
frustrating. Cause
self-esteem.
you know this bitch down the street that's ugly as hell. You cannot make her believe that for
Yeah,
nothing though.
but look at it like look at it from her point of view, right?
I don't know what point of view she was looking at it from.
This her point of view, right?
Exactly.
I would
She
tell you
was
what point. I would tell you what point of view, and I know Champ finna say I'm being a butthole because I
Oh
am.
Lord,
Because I am. Cause
mm-hmm.
what's up?
Look Kim was prettier than Faith Evans,
I agree.
I agree too.
Like,
and the big black ugly dude chose Faith Evans over her. Like, let's just think about it.
but
There is nothing cute about Biggie.
What the hell? See, that's okay. That's understandable
You
with
ain't
women, I
supposed to
guess.
date a man for his cuteness, though, either,
Look,
though.
that's understandable with women, I guess. But a nigga ain't
and,
look. If a nigga take my bitch, man, you think I want to look like this nigga?
In her
You
mind,
think
maybe she
I
needed to lighten herself up and do some other things because he wanted something different.
if that's
I'm
the
being a
case,
butthole.
if
I
that's
don't
the
think she should
case,
have done anything either.
If that was the case, Lil Kim should look like P. Diddy.
Not Diddy. Not Diddy, dog. Oh my God. Hey man.
So
Let's
you
see what
saying
the
she
hell did Lil
destroyed her
Kim?
looks so she could get a biggie.
Right.
She was
Hey
trying to get his
man,
attention.
hey, cuz it
Man.
fucked me up though, man, cause they played my song with her, man. That she do the little storm shit. What's the name of that on the doom doom? And she come on there jump bumping and shit. The Quiet Storm, yeah, the Quiet Storm jump with Quiet Storm. That's what the name was. But that jump bumping though. You feel me? But man, they show her ass on a big
Wait,
Teletron.
wait,
Oh
wait.
my
Wait,
god.
you hadn't seen her recently?
Man, I hadn't seen her in a while. And when they, when they said Lil Kim, the same reaction, like, oh yeah, yeah, that was Lil Kim.
Hey, Wes.
Did she bump it too?
Hey,
This
hey
gonna mess you
man,
up.
Look,
This gonna
that
mess
was
you up though.
wild.
she scared the fuck out of me, man.
You know what's gonna really mess you up? She looked better than she
What
did
that?
about 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
Wow.
She
Hey
was
man.
looking much worse.
Hey man, what the hell, Lil Kim? What the hell? Hey man, my what the hell before
Man,
we get up out of here, man, is it's a shout out to all convenient and gas station workers, clerks, man. You guys have a hard job, man, and much respect to you guys, man. But this is something I want y'all to look at and stuff, man.
I can't hear.
Right. BP can't hurt.
Y'all can't hear it?
Nope.
No.
No,
What? Oh man, y'all missed. Oh, hold on. Let me go back so we can
you can
get
hear
y'all.
it.
Yes. Hold on. Tell me. Oh, let me share the sound. No wonder. Let me share the sound again. Tell me if you can hear it now.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you shut the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up?
yeah.
Hey, how are you? You want to try these donuts? They're on sale.
No, bitch, I'm on a diet.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you?
I'm doing good. Is that it?
Copenhagen,
Is that it?
Carolina.
Is that it?
Is that it? That it? Give me a damn minute.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes.
I
Corona time.
Ma'am, your
seen
receipt.
this shit.
You don't like Corona, apparently.
$1.95. You can insert it there. Right there.
Excuse me, y'all. I just ran out of gas and I ain't got no money.
Well, I don't give a fuck.
You like these? I really don't like them.
I really don't give a fuck what you like. How much are they?
How are you? It's hot outside today, ain't it?
How much is the fucking chips?
You getting some food for your dog?
What the hell you think I'm getting it for, my fucking zebra?
Hey, how you doing?
Can you shut the fuck?
Hey, what the what? Who you think I'm getting it from? A fucking zebra?
Don't you say it's dog food, ain't it, motherfucker?
Hey man, what the hell, man? Shout out to the gas station workers, man, the convenience stores, man. Hey, man, they got probably one of the worst jobs in the world, man, because you got to worry about people stealing, and then you get people with attitudes and stuff, long lines. Man, what the hell, man? I thought that was pretty damn hilarious, man. He said, "Who you think I'm getting it for? My fucking pet zebra?" Oh my God, man. What the hell, man? What in the hell, man? Oh my God. And my last thing for our uncle, man. Unc was tripping, man. That's all I can say. Unc was trying to steal a bike, man. Peoples was trying to steal a bike, man, and this is what happened to him, man. Tell me if you heard it.
Yeah.
Moped.
Free. Yeah, there he goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Please take the left. Please hit the button. Hit the button. Oh!
That's what you get.
Yes. Free. Yeah, there he goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Please take the left. Please hit the button. Hit the button. Oh!
And he was sagging.
Hey, in the words of game related, man, play stupid game, win stupid prizes. You know that bike wasn't yours, man. Why would you hop on there and steal the bike, man?
Right.
Just like that show they had bait car, man. That damn he hit that thing and he felt off. I know he was in pain, man. He was doing probably like about 25, 30 miles an hour. I know he was in pain.
So he couldn't just jump off. He had to take it.
He had to take it, man. Come on, man. What the hell, man? That's
Stop
it.
touching folks' shit.
Hey, man, if it ain't yours, don't touch it, man.
Man, and your opinion don't matter about it.
It don't, man. If it ain't yours, hey, what our parents used to tell us? Don't touch nothing that ain't yours.
Man.
Hey, man, don't touch nothing. If it ain't yours, don't touch it. Period, point blank. Hey, man, great episode tonight, man. We're going to slide on out of here. We got more sports coming on next week. We got a good weekend. College World Series this weekend, man. Next week, we'll probably know who will be our finalists playing for the College World Series, man. Got good games starting Friday, man.
Yeah.
And we have an NBA
We might know. We might know who won the NBA championship next week.
Hey, man, we just might.
The Pacers take game 3.
Pacers win game 3.
They up 2-1.
They up 2-1.
It might not. They 2-2-1-1-1, ain't they?
2-2-1-1-1.
Okay.
If the Pacers can win these, if the Pacers can win on Friday, if they can win Friday night, they got a chance. Hey, as long as they got their games, they're gonna have to win that game 6 at home. But man, Pacers up 2-1. All right, man. Check us out next week. Peace.